young couples today typically wait to begin their families. Not my husband and I, 9 months into our marriage, and we wanted a baby. So we began officially trying. The first month, no baby. Second month, no baby. Third, fourth, fifth, so on and so on, no baby. It was a little discouraging. But 3 years later, I was finally able to say, I'm pregnant! And I was excited about that. Now, back in those days, when I had my baby, there wasn't the sonogram. So the only way that we could find out if it was a boy or a girl was by the doctor listening to the baby's heartbeat. And so when the time was right, I asked the doctor, so what do you think? Does it sound like a boy or a girl? My doctor said, Elizabeth, I'm sure you can count on a boy. And I immediately thought, oh, my husband's going to be excited about this. He wanted a namesake. Delivery time came. 2 weeks past the due date, I want you to know, especially for you women.
Yeah.
And I had some complications in delivery. So I passed out. An hour after delivery, my husband was there by my side to tell me, surprise, we have a beautiful baby girl. And I said, out of my grogginess, oh, that's nice. And immediately knocked out again. We decided 18 months later to try again for that boy. And when the time came, I asked the doctor, what do you think this time? Boy or a girl? That heartbeat is really telling me that it's a boy. And I thought, how perfect. A little girl and a little boy. Wonderful. Delivery time came, and surprise! You have a beautiful baby girl. Next time we waited about 20 minutes, or sorry, 20 minutes. maybe it was about 20 minutes. Not really. 20 months later, we decided to try again for a little boy. And I asked the doctor the same question. And the doctor again proceeded to tell me, the heartbeat of your baby tells me it's a boy. So I thought, well, a boy would be nice. Delivery time came. This was, again, a little more challenging delivery. And surprise! You have a beautiful little baby girl. All right. Now we waited about 16 months, and we ended up having the doctor tell us that we were to have another boy. When I asked him, and I thought at this time, yeah, right, why am I even bothering asking him? You know, we know what we're going to have. And sure enough, delivery time came, and surprise, we have a beautiful baby girl. Okay, so we were done, family done, 4 beautiful little baby girls. The mold was perfect, why break it, right? That's what we thought. And we ended up going on with our little family for 1 year, 2 years. 3 years found us in Salt Lake City. I had the 4 daughters here in Reno, Nevada. And when we were in Salt Lake, an interesting thing began happening. Everywhere we were turning around, and we'd gather the family for morning family prayer, or going to the store, or anything when we were gathering as a family, either I or my husband would be saying, okay, who's missing? Who's missing? And the children would say, we're all here, Mom. We're all here, Dad. And we just thought that was strange. We kept feeling like someone was missing. We thought maybe this is a sign. Maybe we are missing a family member. So we decided to give it one more try. But this time, we didn't want a little boy. We were comfortable with girls. We were set in our way with girls. But there was a little problem. Our 4 daughters really wanted a baby brother. And so they were always talking about, oh, when they found out we're going to have a baby, that they're going to have a little baby brother. And they just talked with such positive affirmation. And when we would have our family prayers, they would, each one of them, when it would be their turn on a morning, and say, Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for our baby brother, Brian. They even named him. There's a little boy up the street. His name was Brian. And they thought, oh, that. And they all loved him. So they decided their new little baby brother was going to be named Brian. And we said, okay. But there was another challenge. We were having our daughters express such absolute confidence and faith that they're going to have a little baby brother that we thought, what's going to happen when we come home with another little girl? What is going to happen to their faith? So I went to my new doctor and I said, what do you think, doctor, boy or girl? This doctor said, well, Elizabeth, there is a 50% chance you're going to have a boy. There is a 50% chance you're going to have a girl. And I thought, wow, finally an honest doctor. Delivery time came. We went in. This time my doctor said, don't you think you've proven your pioneer spirit? Because I had all my 4 daughters naturally. He said, how about better living through chemistry? And I said, ooh, that sounds great, because I'm going to give you an epidural. So this delivery, I was able to just totally lay back and relax and watch the whole thing unfold. And the baby came, and the doctor held up the baby and said, surprise, you have a baby boy. My husband and I were taken aback, and then we looked at each other, and tears flowed down our face. And we thought, and we learned to trust in the faith of little children. And surprise, boy or girls, I love each and every one, and they're precious to me.